2023, the bill reaffirms the administration's commitment to foster inclusive development by strengthening devolution. This commitment is being furthered through a total additional allocation of Kenya shillings 46.4 billion shillings to the county governments for the financial year 2023-2024. The allocation of these resources is intended to enhance the implementation of the administration's plan through provision of the fertilizer subsidy, county aggregated industrial parks, support in construction of county headquarters, provision of library services, enhancement of own source revenue, primary health care, informal settlement improvements, and climate change interventions. This money bill was first introduced in the National Assembly on 6 June 2023 and was passed on 27 June 2023 without amendments. Thereafter, the bill was forwarded to the Senate, which considered and passed it with amendments on to 12 October 2023. Subsequently, the National Assembly considered and rejected amendments by the Senate, warranting the committal of the bill to mediation pursuant to Article 112 and 113 of the Constitution. Consequently, the mediated bill was considered and approved by the National Assembly on 21st February 2024 and thereafter by the Senate on 22nd February 2024. Your Excellency, with both houses of Parliament having discharged their law-making mandate, Your Excellency, as the head of state and government, is most graciously invited to exercise your presidential prerogative as vested in new Article 115 of the Constitution to assent to this legislation. Your Excellency, sir, I now invite the Clerk of the National Assembly to convey the vellum copies of the bill for Your Excellency's presidential assent. The Clerk.
of cotton has now been increased from 52 to 72 shillings a kilo. Continuously, we want to eliminate the importation of cotton into our country so that we can make fabric here, and the exports from Kenya must have cotton that is grown by our farmers, even from our special economic zones. Let me also say on the subject of edible oil, and that is why we are focusing on the partnership between government, the national government and the county government. Last year, we provided seeds for sunflower, because edible oil is one of the big tickets that is consuming our foreign exchange. And it is our plan to reduce the purchase of edible oil, where we spend close to $1 billion every year. We want to reduce that to 50% in the next 3 years, and in 5 years to eliminate completely
the importation of edible oil into Kenya, because we believe
that sunflower, canola, soya, and palm oil, once we have rolled out fully their development in Kenya, will give us the requisite amount for us to reduce and to eliminate eventually importation into Kenya. It is our commitment as a government that progressively the 500 billion Kenya shillings we use to import sugar, wheat, maize, rice, edible oil, we will reduce it to zero in the next 5 years, so that we can save on our foreign exchange and we can empower our farmers by buying from them instead of buying from farmers from elsewhere. So this is a very important piece of legislation. I want to congratulate all the stakeholders and now urge our county governments to move with speed so that we can unlock the programs that are dependent on these resources, and we can all work together towards making Kenya the great country that we all want it to be. So again, Mr. Speaker, both houses, thank you very much. Leaders of majority, thank you very much. The chair of budget and the clerks, now the ball is in our court. The executive on this side, we will now do what we must do. So asanteni sana, my very best wishes, and God bless you.
More Radio, 88.2 FM. We are in charge. More Radio, 88 FM. We are in charge. More Radio, 88.